Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Today we'll be covering Units 8, Conversation 1 for Speaking 1. Today there's something wrong with my webcam, so you will not be able to see me as an introduction. I will just give you a nice picture of the book that we are using, Person Person Book 1. So with that said, please open up your textbook to Unit 8, Conversation 1. What would you like? So today we are essentially talking about what are we going to order at a restaurant. Ordering food at a restaurant is very essential because all business transaction has been done through a restaurant. When you go eat at a restaurant, when you meet a client or you take a client out to dinner. So most likely everything is done through a business dinner. That is how a lot of the business deal is done. So for this unit today, we are going to learn how to order. So continue with unit 8, conversation 1. What would you like? What do you usually eat for breakfast? As we start the lesson, I will read the conversation with you. After we read the conversation together, I will explain some vocabularies if there is any vocabularies to be explained. And along with the lesson, I will give you a recording of the conversation. So for you, it'll be a good practice for you to read it out loud, because remember, when you read out loud, you learn English better. After you read out loud, you can go back to the recording and listen to the recording to see where it's difference in the pronunciation. So continuing with the lesson, please read along with me, and as I always stress to you guys, please read out loud. So continuing with the reading. Everything looks good. What are you going to have, Akimi? I think I'll have pancakes and a cup of tea. How about you? What are you having? Pancake sounds good, but I feel like having scrambled eggs. I guess we're ready to order. Excuse me. Good morning. Have you decided yet? Yes, I'll have pancakes and a cup of tea. What kind of pancakes would you like? We have blueberry, apple, or buttermilk. Apple, please. What kind of juice would you like? Tomato juice, please. Okay, and what would you like, sir? I like scrambled eggs with apple juice, please. Would you like bacon or toast with that? Toast, please. Any tea or coffee? Coffee for me. Thank you. I'll be right back with your drinks. Thank you. As we read through this and we listen to the conversation, there's not too much vocabulary that I think will be needing to be explained. The only one that I think we might have to explain is, yeah, I don't think there's any. So with these, I think all the vocabulary right here should be good with everybody. So when you go to a restaurant, this is what we're practicing, to order and to listen to how people would order from a menu. As we go, I'll give you guys some tips on how to order and what to look for. So continuing with the lesson, we are going to start with give it a try, discussing the menu. So this is usually what would you hear? What are you? And then we have these vocabulary. Going to have. Next one could be what are you Let me see. Let me make this a little bit more easier. What are you having? What are you going to order? So all of these, it just means the same. They're the same meaning. What are you going to have? What are you having? What are you going to order? So all of them is just asking for you to see if you want anything on the menu. A lot of the times in a very formal restaurant, after these we'll be saying with sir if you are a man, and we'll say madam if you are a woman. So just remember this, that when you go to a very expensive restaurant, usually they will say address you correctly. What are you going to have, sir? What are you having, madam? What are you going to order, sir? So with these two, you're just calling them by a formal title since you don't know who they are. And when you respond, we don't really say this word. I think. For this, we get rid of this for American English because we know we're gonna have it, so we don't need to say I think. For American English, we'll just say I will have, I will order. So all both these words means the same. I will have, I'll order. As we're in a speaking environment, we do not say I will, we just say I'll. Remember, I did teach you guys how to pronounce this already, right? We just say I followed by O. But we just say this a little bit faster, I-O. If we say slowly, I-O. But we say fast, I-O. So this is the easier way to pronounce this. But if you're going to do a real pronouncing, it'll be I-O. See, followed by the yo sound. Yeah, so with this, if you want to speak correctly, you use a Y sound, I-O, accent with a Y right here. But if you are just practicing to speak it, you can just say easier, I-O, I-O. But the correct vocabulary to say is I-O. See, we have a Y and then followed by an O sound, I-O. This, we use the same pronunciation with anything that has the will sound. So for example, whenever you have the will as a, as a future tense, or as a, we use as a future tense, or we will say as a planned, not a plan, but a decision at the moment. So that's why we use the will. It's a future tense, but a lot of time it means the decision has been decided right here at the moment. So this is what will means for ordering in a restaurant. So as we talked about this, we use this with all the will sound. He will. We use it as he with the either pronounce it he-o. See? He-o. But if you want to do the real pronunciation, he followed by the Y sound, yo. So this one is easy. This one is easier, he-o. But if you want to do correct pronunciation, he-o. It works the same with she, will. And remember how we said, right? If we can't do the yo sound, we just she, and then we follow by the o sound. She-o, she-o. See, she-o, o, she-o. And we speak it fast enough, she-o. But the real pronunciation is she followed by yo. So whichever one is easier for you, just use this as a pronunciation wise. Practice this and practice the O sound. Once you get comfortable with it, they change it into the yo sound. He-o, he-o, he-o. See, slight difference in the pronunciation. But with this one, it's a lot more easier. He followed by O. He-o. This one is a little bit more harder to stress out to say, but he-o. I-o, I-o. He will, he-o, he-o. She will, she-o, she-o. So this is the pronunciation. Now just practice with this, but because for speaking wise, we do not say will. We always change the will to a O sound or a yo sound. So for American English, we do not usually pronounce the will sound. We get rid of the will sound and we change it into the easier pronunciation, the O sound, or we change it into the harder pronunciation with the Y sound yo. So whichever one is easier for you, I want you guys to practice this. Because like I said, in order to learn English better, you have to change your pronunciation. If you don't try to change your pronunciation, your English does not get any better. And with all languages, perfect comes with practices. If you don't practice, you will never be good. It don't matter if you are wrong. As long as you keep on practicing these, it will be a lot better and your pronunciation will improve along with your English. So, going back for this, what are we going to order at a restaurant? This is what we are learning. So the first thing a waiter or waitress says, what are you going to have, sir or madam? And we don't say, I think I will. We get rid of the I think, right? I will order, followed by what you want. See? So I will have the papaya salad. I will order the copia. It's the same. I will have pizza. I will have a hamburger. But remember, for pronunciation wise, speaking wise, we get rid of I and we just say yo. Or we just say O. I-O. I-O. See? I-O. I-O. See the difference? There is hardly any difference. I-O. 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 So practice this with your pronunciation every day. And then when we order, we just follow by the menu. I'll have eggs. We have the eggs right here and then followed by how we want it. Fried, scrambled, poached, or boiled. Poached means you boil it, but it is not completely boiled. It is still a little bit raw. So that's what poached means. Omelets, eggs, they're the same. No difference in it. So whenever you go to a restaurant, you always say, I'll have scrambled eggs. I'll have fried eggs. I'll have poached eggs. I'll have boiled eggs. It's the same with this. And then from the bakery, how would you order this? What would you say to the waiter? You will say, I will have blueberry muffins. And then for speaking wise, we say this. Oops, sorry. I O have blueberry muffin. Or for the correct pronunciation, for the pronounce correction. I'll have the blueberry muffins. Okay, so this is what we will write down, but this is what we will say. So with this, it's not that hard. Whenever you go to it, you're just practicing. What would you have? What would you like? I'll have. We will have. So with we, how would you say we will? How would you pronounce we will? If you say we, oh, that is correct. Or you say we, will, that was correct. Either one of these is correct. This one is easier to say, and this is the correct pronunciation. Will. She will, she'll. He will, he'll. So no difference in pronunciation. Which one is easier for you? So for the speaking wise, this will be the lesson for today. I'm going to break this into 15 minutes video, around 15 minutes video, so it'll be easier for you guys when you follow the lessons. So for the next part, we'll do some practice ordering from the menu. And then on video 3, I will be going over the homework and what I want you guys to do on the homework. So I will see you in video number 2. Video number 2 will be the exercises and the practices. And then for video number 3, it will be over the homework. So until then, I'll see you in video number 2.